What's up, dudes? Just woke up. I think I'm gonna make a little bit of coffee. Well, I don't think I actually am. And I made it in a French press today. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Okay, this is a French press. You can get it for about 18, 19 bucks, Target. Already got my coffee grounds in there. You can use pre-ground or you can ground your own. And this is probably the best way to make coffee. Alright guys, do this in the morning. Now I'm going to take my kettle, alright, I'm just going to pour. This isn't boiling water, it's like it boils, let it sit for a minute, right about there, okay? And you don't really need to mix it, you just let it sit. I'm going to let it sit right here. Using Komodo Dragon blend from Starbucks. I like Starbucks. Yeah, today, little message, guys. So this is Let It Brew. You know what? I gotta set the time. This needs to be at least 4 minutes. Let it sit for 4 minutes. And then I'm gonna show you how to go about straining it. Okay, 1 second. We're good. Brian Tracy, way to kick you in the butt for the morning. Start your day off. Show you what's up. Seriously, Brian Tracy's like the one dude where any of his books, he just tells you how it is. You can't argue with facts. And Brian Tracy tells you what's up. Self-discipline. Hold yourself responsible for a higher standard than anyone else expects of you. Never excuse yourself. Never pity yourself. Be a hard master to yourself and be lenient to everyone else. Be hard on yourself. That's a quote by Henry Ward Beecher. And today we're going to look at the structure of personality. This is pretty cool. So the first one we're not going to really dive into. It's called your self-ideal. And your self-ideal is that part of your mind composed of your values, virtues, ideals, goals, aspirations, and your idea of the very best person that you can possibly be. In other words, your self-ideal is composed of those values that you most admire in others and most aspire to possess in yourself. So that's your self-ideal. The person that we want to become, the people that we see and we admire them. So if I admire Brian Tracy for being blunt, for being, truthful, for being virtuous, then that is part of my self-ideal. Next, we're going to look at our self-image, our inner mirror. The second part of your personality is your self-image. This is the way we see and think about ourselves, especially prior to any event of importance. People always tend to behave on the outside consistently with the way they see themselves on the inside. This is often called our self-inner mirror, into which we peer before we engage in any behavior. When you see yourself, guys, as calm, positive, truthful, and possessed of high character, you behave with greater strength and personal power. Other people respect you more. You feel in control of yourself and the situation. Yeah, man. So how we see and think about ourselves. If we see and think about ourselves in a positive light, if I see myself as a strong man, as capable, as powerful, then I'm going to act that way, right? As a man thinketh, James Allen, all about your inner mirror. Make sure that inner mirror is crystal clear. Next, we have your self-esteem. How much you like yourself. I always thought self-image and self-esteem were pretty much the same thing. But where self-image is how you see yourself, self-esteem is how you feel, okay, about what you're doing. The third part of your personality is your self-esteem. This is how you feel about yourself, your emotional core. Your self-esteem is defined as how much you like yourself. How much do you like yourself, guys? Elijah, how much do you like yourself? When you see this video, how much do you like yourself? All right, when you go throughout the day, Do I really like myself? Am I faking it? Come on, man, we gotta like ourselves. The more you see yourself as a valuable and important person, the more positive and optimistic you will be. When you truly consider yourself to be important and worthwhile, you will treat other people as if they are important as well. Your self-esteem is largely determined by how consistent your self-image, which shapes your personal behavior, is with your self-ideal. So, the person you aspire to be, is it consistent? Is it on the same level of your self-image, of the way that we're seeing ourselves in the mirror? Am I seeing myself like I saw Brian Tracy, like I want to be strong and wise and on track and focused with clarity? Whenever you act consistently with who you consider an excellent person to be, your self-image improves and your self-esteem increases. You like and respect yourself more. You feel happy about yourself and others. The more you like yourself, the more you like others, and the more they like you in return. By acting with character and in harmony with your highest values, you put your entire life, internally and externally, into an upward spiral. In every area of your life, things will get better and better for you. Your role models have a tremendous impact on shaping your character. The more you admire a person and his or her qualities, the more you strive, both consciously and unconsciously, to become like that person. This is why clarity is so important. I think in my life right now, sometimes it's easy just to be alone and to feel alone. You kind of stop looking to other people, but we all need role models, whoever that is, someone that is your ideal person who you aspire to be, guys. Now I'm going to strain this. Here we go. You're just going to take this thing. You're going to plunge it right in here. Nice and slow. Okay? Just push down. There you go, man. This is the French press. Have a great day, guys. See you soon.